Hey, hey everyone. Welcome to Talk on This. This is, believe it or not, my fourth time trying to record this video. So my camera died, like my actual camera, it died. My phone died, like well, it didn't even die. It just won't let me record videos. So I'm using my laptop. Sorry about that not so good quality. We're just gonna use what we got today. So we're talking about this video and I'm gonna just start from scratch on this video and not put pieces of my video together to make it one video. So we're talking about the topic know your worth. And we watched this video, my mother and I, we watched this video um about, and again, sorry, Yasmin, hey. But we watched this video about, I believe it was Amber Rose, who basically called herself a slut because she was married and she got a divorce and she dated other men. Now, give me some grace. I'm not 100% sure if that's Amber Rose or not, and I didn't do too much research on her background to really know like too much about her. Like I don't engage with like people that I will never really meet in my life. Like sometimes I'm just like, oh, okay, you're a celebrity. When am I ever gonna see you for me to judge your life, boo? Like I so, but this is what we're here for. We're gonna talk about controversial topics, from a biblical standpoint. And like I said, she basically called herself a slut. And I was trying to figure out, whoa, that took a turn. Like, why do you call yourself a slut? Because you're dating? Like, you date people? So then I was like, well, what type of dating is she talking about? Is she talking about dating like you're sleeping with them, dating? Or you're just going out to dinner, dancing, stuff like that, and then they drop you off and you see them another time for another date. So I don't know. That would determine a lot. But it sounds like she was talking about dating, like sleeping with them. And that's what makes her, think that she's a slut. Could be wrong. Don't quote me on it, but that's the impression that I'm getting. And then there was this other guy who was in the video and he talked about it. And he was basically just saying that men determine if the woman is a slut or not. So that they are what makes the woman a slut. And I was like, so that means that you already go into the situation think making the like diminishing the woman, making her think that she is less of herself. Um, you don't treat her automatically as a temple, like how she should treat herself. If she was a woman, if she's a woman of God or if she's pursuing God, that's how we need to view ourselves. But it's sad that, if that's the case, that's how men think about um, women, that they already have this preset agenda of how they are. But I tried to look a little into her past to see if maybe the reason she viewed herself that way is based on cultural aspects. Like maybe that's how her family or, had kind of made her think that way. How that's how she was raised because it depends a lot on your surroundings, who you surround yourself with, how you were raised, your religion, like how you view yourself in situations. So some people, think that I'm, according to their religion or their culture, that I am dressed in a slutty manner. That could be like that. I am showing my collarbones, I'm showing my shoulders. And that's not to like knock any other culture or anything or any other religion. That's just I'm just saying how it is. That's how they view that's what their views are. So I was thinking maybe it's a cultural thing that she thinks that. And I was like, okay, well then, or it could be like her religion. I don't know. Sorry, give me some grace. I didn't do my homework. But I definitely still wanted to come on to share my thoughts. Um, and I wrote some notes, so if you see me looking this way, that's why. Yeah. Um, But really, it's sad because women, the Bible wants us to enjoy enjoy intercourse through the sanctity of marriage. Enjoy um, that aspect of man and woman as a gift that He gave to us in a way that's specific and special for those who commit to each other only. Um, but hopefully that's not what she was talking about with sleeping with a bunch of other people. Um, but I mean, men really should view women as well in a higher standpoint. But then, how do you view women in a higher standpoint if they don't even view themselves in a higher way? But that's a whole different topic. But I wanted to talk a little bit about, because I think we're going to answer about 4 questions, and I wanted to just see, like, so how much is too much dating? Like, I personally, I don't see anything wrong if you're just dating. Now, let's go back to the definition of dating. Are you out with the person just eating and socializing, watching movies, talking, not sleeping together? If you're just dating that way, then what's wrong with if you want to go on a date with the guy every night? That's what you want to do. Do you, sis? I don't see nothing wrong with it. Um, but if you're sleep and if it's a bunch of different guys, I mean, I wouldn't go on dates with a bunch of different guys if I wasn't married. I'm married, but I'm not gonna do that. But if I wasn't married, I wouldn't be on a bunch of different dates with a bunch of different guys every night. But and that's just I just you know I don't want to do that. I don't see me doing that. I don't see why I would want to do that. But maybe when I was younger, I probably might, oh yeah, okay, let's go out. But when you view dating as sexual favors, basically exchanges, hey, boo, you pay for, can you tell I'm the guy in this, anyway, this scenario, but I'll pay for your dinner, boo. I'll buy you steak. I'll buy you lobster. I'll buy you crab, anything that you want. But it's an unspoken rule that you need to sleep with me at the end of this. If that's the situation, the girl, I'm gonna be the girl now, okay? The girl should be like, no, I'm not gonna go out with you because that's not what I do. I don't sleep with men when I'm going on dates. Because why? Sanctity of marriage. You don't sleep outside of marriage. You care about yourself. Your body is a temple. There's so much reasons why you shouldn't do that. But I don't, in a good sense of dating, you do use this. I don't see anything wrong with it. Bad sense of dating, no. Um, don't even do it at all. Second question. So, how far should women go on a date? Hmm, good question. We just answered it. You don't have sex because you ain't married. So, where you going? Where you going? I know society tells you that it's okay to have sex, but where you going? If you trying to run after, you trying to have the heart of God, you trying to run after God, where you going having sex with a man who is not your husband? How you gonna explain that when Jesus come down? And you gotta be like, yeah, I know, but everyone else was doing it. Then you just gonna look stupid. What are you doing? No, sis, no. But you gotta even be careful with kissing because like you kiss people kiss like so passionately now. Like they're just like, I mean, in my fear would have been, I don't even know you. You might give me some type of disease or something. You kissing me like this and we just met. No, I would be scared of that. But besides the fact, you gotta be careful with kissing too, because kissing can lead to other things. You go out to him with to a club, and I'm speaking, as a woman, but Obviously, this goes both ways. But you speaking with him at a club, and um, y'all know y'all going there and dancing a little too provocatively, then where is that gonna lead? Where could that lead? Even if it doesn't lead anywhere, like y'all sleeping together, you still might be doing too much. Just hypothetically, you might be doing too much. So take control, set boundaries over the date so that you don't put yourself in a situation where Satan can just swoop his way in, because that's what he does. And he will get you where you know you're weak, where he knows you're weak. You might not realize you're weak there yet, but he knows that you weak to dancing. You weak to fine, tall, 6 foot men who pay for your dates and drive you places, and you just ready to sleep with him because that's your weakness. I don't know. Maybe you like being around people. That's your weakness. And then you get set in the wrong situation with the wrong guy who know way too much people. And then you like, dang, look at all these friends. Look at all these people I hang out with. Da 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 da. And now look at you sinning, doing things that you shouldn't be doing. Now, I'm not saying that one sin is greater than the next, because we already learned about that, or maybe you will learn about it soon, that every sin has equal weight, but you still don't want to sin. You still don't want to, I don't even know how else to word that. Just don't do it. That's my thought. Um, Next question, and then I'll do the last one. Make this video a little quick. Last one was, should you allow a man to hold your hand on the first date? I would say, yeah, why not? I mean, but that answer is more of a society type of based thing response. Like, I don't see anything wrong with that, but that does, according to society, like, I think, initiate that you guys are more than what you portray. So, like, if you just went on a date with this guy, it's the first night, and you are holding his hand, he's holding your hand, he reached for it, and he is just swinging your hand, girl, like swinging it, showing everybody, look at this girl I'm with, then, now, is this your boyfriend? Is this? It could be seen that way. Definitely, that's a cultural response that I'm giving you. Um, but I personally don't see anything wrong with that. It doesn't interrupt my faith. It doesn't, doesn't do anything. Um, if you want to hold his hand, you hold his hand. Now, that's against what, you feel comfortable with, then you don't do it. Again, you don't need to listen to me. You like, follow my advice. This is just me sharing my thoughts, but every guidance that you get, any conviction that you have, needs to come from the Holy Spirit. It needs to come from the Bible. So if you're doing something and you feel convicted about it, and you pray to God, and you journal about it, and you talk to him, you wait for him to listen, and he tells you to stop doing whatever it is that you're doing, you listen to him. Don't listen to me if what I'm saying contradicts what he says. That's all I'm saying. Um, but for me, I don't see anything wrong with holding a hand on the first date. Um, Last, question was, should a man be expected to pay for the dates if he's interested in you? Again, another cultural response. I think culturally, yes, most people expect the man to pay for a date. But nowadays, you got women paying for dates, and there is nothing wrong with that. If she wants to pay for that date, if you the dude and she wants to pay, let her pay. Let her pay, dude. Nothing wrong with that. If she has her own money and she wants to treat you, or she just don't want your money, or she just wants to pay, there's nothing wrong with that. um but I mean, I think it's just natural for men to pay for women. And I mean, I love it. I love it. My husband has been paying to take us out on dates since I was a teenager. And so I can't complain. But I also pay for dates too. And even in the early stages, I paid for dates. So not that much because I was in high school and I didn't make that much money. Mind you, he was in high school too, but he had a job. I didn't have a job, like, so I guess it just depends too on the situation. Like, if you know you like this person, but you know that they don't have the money, why are you forcing them to pay? Because that's how it should be. Like, help him out. You like him too, right? Pay for the date. Now, if he's not like going anywhere in his life and you see that he always broke but always want to go out or always ordering the most expensive food, then you need to go. You need to leave his hip alone and let him figure out his life and then come back. Or, help him out if you really care about him. When I say help him out, I don't mean front him money because you got some real mm, men out there that be getting upset with you if you don't pay their bills or pay for their things. You're not obligated to pay for no one, to take care of no one if it ain't your responsibility for them. Why is a date your responsibility? That ain't your husband. That ain't your wife. How is that your responsibility? That's not. That ain't your child. That ain't your parent. And even with parents, they ain't your responsibility to pay for them, But anyway, this can lead into so many different topics and questions that we could talk about. But those are just my couple cents, my couple, little sprinkles of Yasmin information. Take it or leave it. But ultimately, God is the one you listen to. Don't say, Yasmin tell me that it was fine for me to sin and it's fine for me to do this because she said ain't nothing wrong with that on her culture. Girl, girl, girl. Anyway, but thank you for coming. We gonna have some more topics. I promise next time I will be more prepared. Oh, I almost forgot. My drink. I had Starbucks. Oh, oh. I know, Starbucks is a little interesting company in itself, but I mean, look at the symbol. I mean, we had a conversation about this before. Maybe we'll talk about this on this channel, but I don't know. But this is my drink. White chocolate mocha, venti white chocolate mocha with cinnamon dolce syrup, a single shot of espresso, light whipped cream, and grande in a venti cup. Yeah, I think I paid like $6 maybe. I don't remember, but it was really good. This is literally the only thing I ever get. Maybe I might get a vanilla latte, but I love a Starbucks so much, so much. Like, I just love coffee in general. If I could make my own coffee, I would make my own coffee. I told my husband for Christmas, here's what you need to buy me. This is what I want. I want this coffee maker with this espresso steam one, this espresso machine, the steam one attached to it. And then I need to go buy a thing of a cinnamon dolce and I can make my own coffee. I know what I'm doing. So I just don't have the equipment for it. But I think that's what I'm about to get for Christmas. So feel free to, cinnamon dolce me up. Bring some cinnamon dolce to me. I'm just joking. Anyway, you guys, I'm crazy. Love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. And next time on Talk on This. Peace.